Hey, hey, hey! It is your awesome host here. It is Team right here. And who, my lovely listeners, if you listened to my podcast from earlier today, thank you for the support. But on the other hand, if you missed out, don't worry, hit that little bell. I'm just trying to be funny. But if you don't want to go through that hassle at the end of this podcast, double click the thumbnail. The thumbnail will open up, my listeners, and all other stuff. So, sorry about that. Anyway, I'm back. So, I apologize. I had to pause it for a little quick. Anyway, hopefully you guys double click the thumbnail and the thumbnail will open up, then you can listen to the previous podcast. Now, let me do my introduction, then we'll get this underway and we'll discuss wrestling news, wrestling topics, and a lot of interesting topics to discuss with you. So sit back, relax, put your feet up, grab some meat, grab some to drink. Now, if you don't want to do that, my lovely listeners, you could always chill and listen to my thoughts on a certain matter. And don't worry, there will be an article down below. Let's take it away. Now, everyone knows about Enzo Amore, okay? He screwed up, or maybe that was a false statement, whatever, okay? You know, that is his loss, okay? I'm not a big fan of him, okay, at all. Ever since Big Cass and Enzo Amore broke up and went their separate ways, both guys on their own went very sour, in my point of view. Enzo Amore, they put him in the 205 Live and eventually won the Cruiserweight Championship because Neville walked out of the company. That's very sad. I think Neville is a better performer and a better champion than Amore. That is WWE's mistake. On the other hand, Big Cass, he went on his own and then he got injured. He came back, got injured again, and he came back the same time as Daniel Bryan. So he's very mad about that. I don't know if he was really mad about that, but storyline wise, but whatever. So he went off script, and eventually they fired him for went off script. And that's not the whole reason. I guess he was drunk, and I guess he talked to his former girlfriend, and I guess that was very awkward. So I thought they were on both different shows. I don't know. Oh yeah, ever since they had the Superstar Shakeup, they were on both shows, on the same show. So I think that was kind of stupid for WWE. They should have Big Cass on Raw or something like that. It was very stupid. Maybe because they joined forces on pay-per-views and maybe Big Cass harassed her, and I don't know, it was very awkward, and he would never be back in WWE again. I don't know. He would just WWE. He's a tall guy, and that's it. You know, he's like a test, but probably even worse. And a lot of you are gonna bash me because I'm not a big fan of him. You know, I wish him luck. I wish More a lot of luck. Now there's rumors. They both got released. There's rumors that independent scene might pick him up, maybe like ROH or New Japan, and they might go be as a tag team again. Maybe they will after their tag team belts. It's sad that WWE never, and I repeat, never give them the opportunity as the tag team champions on Raw or SmackDown Live. I think they went after the belts, but they never accomplished it. You know, Big Cass was the big guy. You know, he was not very good on the mic. But Moray did all the talking, you know. It was the same one thing every single week on Raw, but it was very, very funny bits. But eventually, it got very sour, and I guess that lady accused him for sexual harassment. I'm not too sure if it's legit or not legit. You can't really believe what you hear on the internet, so WWE just let him go, let him go because they don't want that kind of thing on their company, you know, is a big distraction. So if whoever picks him up, if any independent scene will pick him up, probably gonna get a major push. They won't get paid as good as WWE because WWE is the big time. You know, I know a lot of you out there don't like WWE because how these Southern wrestlers don't get used very correctly, but they want to work more days and I don't know, and probably if they work for the independent scene, probably won't be televised. Probably gotta watch on YouTube, and probably I don't know if they own the rights of Big Cass and Amore, or they gotta have a different name. I think WWE owns those names. I'm not really too sure. So I wish those guys a lot of luck. You know, I remember the time I saw the documentary when Triple H congratulations to Big Cass and Amore the night. You know, I think NXT say congratulations, you guys are gonna show up on that Raw, and they had some great moments, and before you know it, they got released. It's very sad. It's a wrestling business. It happens a lot. So like, subscribe, leave a comment. Do you think it'd be a great fit for both of them to join forces? And what wrestling independent scene will pick them up? Do you think TNA will pick them up? Do you think ROH will pick them up? New Japan? What company, in your opinion, will be a good company? Do you think down the road they will go back to WWE? Highly unlikely, but you never know. Anything could happen. So that wraps it up. I'm sorry I'm not going into a lot of details. You guys could check out the article. This is the host here. It's Team Alright. Enjoy your rest of your Wednesday, and that wraps it up.